I do, buckaroos. So Joey just ended, and then Social Distortion Ball and Chain came on, and I rushed to make another cocktail before the song ended. And that's the funny is I know you can't hear it probably, but I just wanted to tell you about it. I love this tune, man. Social Distortion Ball and Chain. So now talking about the cocktail, I used my last 3 ounces of. We make a, you're right there. Just make a good drink. I had my last 3 ounces of Evan Williams to exactly 3 ounces of the Simple Lemonade. So it's 50-50 here. Oh, yeah. I'll put hair on your pecker. I'll tell you that right now. I'll put lead in your pencil. Even if you don't have a pencil, it'll put lead in it. I see you now. Take away this ball and chain. I karaoke the shit out of that. I'll tell you that right now. I'm knocking at the puck. Let's talk about Beirut. Tom, what do you know about Beirut? Beirut, he the best baseball player ever lived. Anyway, the jokes from, oh, damn. Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh, what was the name of that movie? The Best of Times? I can't remember the name of the movie now. Robin Williams. It was The Best of Times. Robin Williams, Kurt Russell. It was a Kurt Russell joke, anyway. Anyways. I hope you can hear it. It's an outstanding tune. Whew. I made it stiff, man. That's a drink, man. Oh, I thought about using an ounce and a half and making 2 drinks. I had 3 ounces left, and I said, screw it. I'm at the end of the bottle. I do that every time I get out the end of the bottle. Screw it. We're making a drink, man. Cocktail up or go home, you some bitches. Away, take away. Oh, I love this too, man. Take away, take away, take away. Take away this ball and chain. Oh yeah, but I karaoke the hell out of it. It's I digress. It's a break. It was a long work week, man. Everybody, no, I ain't got no ass left. So I'm gonna finish off my bottle of Evan Williams here as we start a new weekend. Tomorrow I'll go out and buy me a new bottle because it just got paid the other day. It'll be an expensive stuff. Again, my budget's tight for a little bit till we can get back on our feet again. We've kind of been going through some rough times, but Whiskey Whisper tonight is trying to make his way to the other side. Now, if I ever have to resort to drinking 10 High or a Kessler, just put me out of my misery. Just freaking shoot me. Run me the frick over. But Evan Williams ain't quite there yet. It's actually not bad. To be honest with you, I was kind of surprised. I hadn't revisited it in a while. It's really not bad. It isn't the smoothest or most nuanced whiskey, but the flavors are big and bold, and it's certainly not harsh. Again, I mean, this is a stiff drink. I mean, 3 ounces of whiskey, 3 ounces of mixer. I ain't playing. Sometimes I just don't like to play. I'm gonna go big or go home kind of guy, man. Peter Gabriel, big time. Again, the category is kind of everyone. I don't listen to this channel a lot, but every once in a while they play a tune I like to hear, like the last couple, Joey and Social Distortion. Ball and Chain. Right now they got Peter Gabriel, big time. Again, I'm not. It certainly has an 80s sound about it, Peter Gabriel that time. But I still don't think I'd refer to this as a new wave tune. Anyway, that's just me. Anyway, not necessarily one of my favorite tunes, so I'm going to see what's happening on this channel. Oh, fuck me. See, now I should have put it over here earlier. It's the Thin Lizzy version of Whiskey in a Jar, and I got it right at the end. What he wants to talk about, I mean, you know, everybody younger than me, even folks my age, talk about the Metallica, and I think they ruined the frickin' song. Yeah, they made it hard, they made it a rock tune, but they took out all the nuances, you know, they took out all the things that made that song special. The Thin Lizzy version is the best of both worlds. You still hear the folk in it, but it makes it a hard rock song. That's why that Thin Lizzy version is great. But my opinion, Metallica fucked it up. Anyway, House in New Orleans. So then we go from that to Animals. I was sweating, sweat I itch, so I apologize. That I guess my Tourette's going. The ruin of many a poor boy. Alan Price of the Animals was arguably one of the best keyboardists of his generation, if not of the entire rock genre of all time. He's certainly on par, in my opinion, with the great John Lord. Those two were the absolute best at what they did. Much like what Deep Purple did. I mean, when the Animals toured in the 80s, they would put typically keyboards kind of off to the side and the back, but when I saw Deep Purple in the 80s on the Perfect Strangers tour, I mean, John Lord was right front and center. I never got to see the Animals in the 80s, but they did the same thing. Putting the keyboard player right. My thought process just, I forgot what I was doing, man. My mind wandered. It wandered off and got lost. Anyways, and a trunk. Eric Burden. Damn. The time that he's satisfied is when he's all drunk. Anyways, I digress. This cracked me up every once in a while. I get comments from people that are watching me for the first time tell me I don't take it serious enough. I need to focus on the whiskey review or the beer review. And I have to keep pointing out that's not what I do. I'm not doing a review. I'll try to give you some tasting notes. I'll talk about stuff, but I'm all over the place, man. I'm a pub conversation. I don't want to be a beer review or a whiskey review. I don't like to watch straight beer reviews or whiskey reviews because there's nothing there. I mean, I don't want to listen to some guy in a monotone voice for 10 minutes, drinking 2 ounces of beer, telling me what he thinks about it. Especially when you've got so many guys out there whose opinions are bought and paid for. There is a handful of guys out there that I trust that do a nice, honest beer review. He doesn't do many videos, but John, the Brew Guru, is great. If you want to look up his written reviews, it's brewguru.com. But some of my favorite ones to watch is the Erie Bitter Beer Bureau. One of my good beer friends, Mark Pyle, is part of that. But there's 4 guys. They don't always have all 4 of them on the panel that kind of interchange, but it doesn't matter who's on the panel of those 4 guys. Every beer review is great. It's well thought out, but it's not this straight monotone, you know, like they're reading from a cue card beer review, which some of these guys do. I mean, they take so many notes and do so much research. I'm not necessarily knocking research. It's nice to know what you're talking about, but some of these guys are so rehearsed that it looks absolutely... it's like a commercial with that guy reading the cue card. You know, they're talking in this monotone staccato voice. Fuck. Bro, fucking personality already. Anyways... Of course, if you want the straight scoop, I'm not your guy to watch. If you don't like irreverence, I'm not the guy to watch. If you don't want to hear an occasional F-bomb, I'm not the guy to watch. I don't intend. I never start a video gig and I'm going to start cussing. Sometimes they're slipping out. Sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's my Tourette's. But usually, if it's the Tourette's coming out, I usually follow it up with another one on purpose, just so it doesn't appear to be Tourette's. I try to make shit like as natural as possible. As House of the Rising Sun is ending, I'm going to end this cocktail. Cocktail is over. The Whiskey Whisperer bids you adieu.